Hello and welcome to our series on Make in India. I'm Davina Gupta and it's been 2 years since this ambitious initiative was announced by the government in 2014. Now it has been credited with dismantling the bureaucratic red tape in many important sectors and setting the momentum in growth and development, driving investments and fostering a culture of innovation and building the best-in-class industrial and manufacturing infrastructure. So today on the show we will explore the infrastructure sector in India and the core ingredient that binds it together, that is the cement. So come on with us on a journey where we explore the opportunities, challenges and the road ahead in this dynamic sector. The infrastructure is the key lifeline for any nation. This is the primary sector which drives the country's growth and development. It is literally the brick and mortar on which the country grows. Almost 30% of the union budget last year was devoted to key schemes to benefit India's infrastructure sector. And here's a look at why this sector is so crucial.
Roads and highways, ports and airports, railways and power. These are the pillars of growth in India and form the infrastructure backbone of our nation. India is one of the world's fastest growing economies, and despite hiccups in the global economy, India is still poised to grow at 7% annually.
Infrastructure is fundamental to the growth of a nation, and it's very aptly described as one of the foremost pillars of competitiveness. Competitiveness of trade, for industry, and in particular highways and roads are important not only for trade and commerce but also for agriculture.
India's vast infrastructure needs are expanding at a fast pace. And with a population of over 1.2 billion people and counting, this unique scenario presents its own challenges and opportunities. India's power sector has an investment potential of $250 billion in the next 5 years, while the construction industry is revving up after a sluggish growth, and additionally, the government has announced several infrastructure and road projects. All these developments have helped boost the demand for cement in the country.
You can't build an airport without cement. You can't build ports without cement. For that matter, there has been a huge focus on ensuring that in India, we have all the roads made of cement and concrete in that sense. Also, if you look at it from a city's perspective, there is a push by MoUD to have densification of the cities, which essentially means that we need to have a verticalization of the cities, so taller buildings being built so that more people can stay in the city. All of that needs cement. We cannot build any of this infrastructure without cement.
The government's Make in India initiative for various sectors that fall under the infrastructure umbrella has given an additional boost to India's development agenda. Particularly sectors like power, construction, road and highways, and railways offer a whole host of opportunities under the Make in India initiative. The agenda is clear: make India a shining spot for infrastructure again. And that is certainly news to cheer for the cement industry.
With a lot of infrastructure being built for those industries, which we are lagging in India, because if Make in India has to become successful, ports, docks, roads, airports, there has to be a huge change in that. And I believe that that will add to the cement requirement. In any case, industry is now planning or assuming that there will be a requirement of cement about 500 million ton by 2020 and will go to about 800 million by 2030. So that there will be this will add to it. This will definitely add to it.
In a global trade of cement of 150 million ton, there is no reason why we can't export 20-25 million tons from us. Bringing in huge revenue, each million ton has a capability to generate employment to almost 1,000 people. But a lot needs to be done. be it the field of infrastructure, be it the field of taxation, to make ourselves competitive.
India has incredible potential to rise as an economic power with a prosperous future. With a thrust on the infrastructure sector and developing smart cities, the wheel of development and ease of doing business in critical sectors is indeed turning.
With nearly 390 million tons of cement production capacity, India is the second largest cement producer in the world and accounts for 6.7% of the world's cement output. With the legacy of the JK organization, and JK Lakshmi Cement is one of the pioneering companies in India which has set new benchmarks for the cement industry. Take a look.
A part of the 125-year-old JK organization, JK Lakshmi Cement is an industrial powerhouse with a formidable presence across India. Apart from its flagship plant in Sirohi, JK Lakshmi Cement also has a plant in Durg in Chhattisgarh and grinding units in Jhajjar, Haryana and Kalol and Surat in Gujarat. JK Lakshmi Cement was set up in the year 1982 in a village in district Sirohi, Rajasthan. From providing the building blocks and mortar that has cemented some of India's finest infrastructure like the Golden Quadrilateral, the Mundra and Kandla ports and the Sardar Sarovar project, the company is a leading manufacturer of quality cement in India.
See, JK Lakshmi Cement is a part of our JK organization. It's a prestigious organization, and we have been working for this nation for last 125 years. And we have laid down certain principles or the value system, and all our the factories which we are melting, like in paper, tires, cement, agri and fanner, we have been able to inculcate that kind of value in each of our businesses, which helps us to bring this organization in a greater heights.
From 1982 to circa 2016, the company has indeed come a long way. From establishing its first cement plant at Sirohi in a zero industry district. That plant is now one of the most state-of-the-art in cement production, with sprawling limestone mines located just adjacent to the plant. In fact, these limestone mines are one of the largest in India. The company has now got an added boost with environment clearance to expand the limestone mine output in Sirohi from 8 million tons per annum to 13 million tons per annum.
We have done a lot of modifications in the plant to reduce the energy. We have replaced our conventional cooler with pendulum cooler from Icon, which are very efficient as far as the running of the plant is concerned, and also as far as the efficiency of energy is concerned.
JK Lakshmi Cement is one of the least cost producing companies with efficient parameters maintained for both fuel and power consumption over the years. Taking the thought of efficiency and enhanced productivity forward, the Sirohi plant in Rajasthan transports crushed limestone from mines in a covered conveyor belt, and no local transport infrastructure is required for this. This is one of the key examples of JK Lakshmi Cement's expansion plan, and in line with the company's drive for more productivity, with initiatives like Make in India providing a much needed incentive.
For any economic activity, if the demand is activated, obviously to keep the pace with demand, the input has to come. Now, if we do not have input, either we have to import cement, which is difficult, or we have to produce. And I am feeling that with the demand growing because of Make in India initiative, we will be forced to cut the lead times to come to the market with the product.
However, despite the ease of doing business that has provided a much-needed boost, challenges and hurdles still plague the cement industry. The management is hopeful that Make in India will continue to bolster the infrastructure and cement industry further.
The biggest challenge that we face today is that cement is a highly taxed commodity. It would be very surprising for a non-concerned person to know that the total taxation on cement today is close to 60% of its ex-factory price that it gets at. But I am very glad and very happy that finally the GST is coming. Hopefully some little bit of tempering would take place and cement may become slightly cheaper once the GST comes. And today we have a capacity which is close to 425 million ton. And the Indian consumption, the domestic consumption is at just about 270 to 275 million ton, which means that almost 140 million ton is lying idle. Why? Because we cannot export. Because the back end to the Make in India is still not there.
Innovation, performance, grit and strength are woven into the company's DNA. This reflects in the basket of products and the constant innovation that comes out of the company's cement plants. With products like JK Lakshmi Pro Plus Cement, JK Lakshmi Par Mix, JK Lakshmi Plast, the company believes that quality and innovation go hand in hand. With constantly upgrading to the best quality of cement, the company ensures that the customers get the best possible product and the company's network of dealers are a very satisfied lot.
JK Lakshmi Cement में काम शुरू करने के बाद हमें कुछ ऐसा फील हुआ कि अब इस काम में, इस बिजनेस में हमारा भविष्य सिक्योर है, इसलिए मेरा बेटा भी अब इसी बिजनेस में आ गया है। JK लक्ष्मी सीमेंट के बाद हमने JK लक्ष्मी प्लास्ट शुरू किया, जो कि बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, मार्केट में डिमांड है। अब हमने JK लक्ष्मी रेडी मिक्स प्लास्टर का काम भी शुरू कर दिया है। जब हमें हमारे साथ पूछ के किसी प्रकार को काम किया जाता है तो उससे हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हम JK लक्ष्मी सीमेंट के ही एक परिवार के सदस्य हैं।
JK Lakshmi Cement has a wide customer network ranging from mega giants like L&T, Indian Railways and the Delhi Metro to smaller builders and masons working on the ground. While the needs and requirements of such an eclectic group of customers is varied, JK Lakshmi Cement successfully caters to each of them.
We have a huge lot of consumers, right spanning from road infrastructure to metro. Most of the metro projects that are going on currently in the country, be it in Delhi, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, even Kanpur, we are there. The remaining business that we do is through our distribution channel, which we call for our parlance as a trade, which are essentially dealers. We today have a community of over 3,000 dealers spread across the country, and that is where our attempt is to constantly improvise that, give them the latest technology. We are using technology very extensively in communicating with them.
While JK Lakshmi Cement is engaged in a business of developing India and building mega structures, it is also a company with a very green heart. So stay tuned as we bring you just why the company believes in a low carbon footprint after this break. Welcome back. You're watching our series on Make in India, a show where we profile critical sectors, and under this initiative, some pioneering companies are game changers in this sector. From being a company which provides the building blocks, which builds India, to a company which has a very green heart, we take a look at some of JK Lakshmi Cement's green endeavors.
This is JK Lakshmi Cement's plant in Jhajjar district of Haryana. Like all the cement production plants that JK Lakshmi Cement owns, this plant signifies the commitment of the company to sustainability and a green and clean environment. JK Smart Blocks, a flagship product of the company, is manufactured at the Jhajjar plant. These blocks are an alternate to the traditionally used bricks.
We have decided to set up a plant of autoclave rated concrete blocks. Basically, it is a lightweight concrete and replacement of the conventional bricks. Nowadays, conventional bricks are not in manufacturing because of the Supreme Court order.
Conventional bricks are made from cultivable topsoil with energy-guzzling processes and hence are detrimental to the environment, whereas AAC blocks are lighter, more construction-friendly and low on carbon footprint. JK Lakshmi Cement also uses energy-efficient raw materials like pet coke and biomass, replacing coal, and maximizes the utilization of raw materials derived from waste products generated in the cement production process.
We have been very conscious and have reached a reasonable level of environmental control. That means we are aiming towards sustainability and also retaining the environment as it is today. A decade back, we were producing about 1.12 tons of carbon dioxide for any ton of cement produced. Now that ratio has come down to 0.7 and we are aiming 0.5 by 2020. Our consumptions in terms of energy, both power and heat, are one of the best in the world. Most of our plants are now going for cogeneration. That means they are generating power from their own heat, which was going earlier to the air.
The company, apart from its green initiatives, is very conscious of the safety protocol that is followed inside its cement manufacturing plants across the country. The company also prides itself on the spirit of workmanship and the excellent relations it maintains with its labor unions.
We have been fortunate enough because of our cultural ethos that over a period of 20 years we have not lost even a single man-hour either to unions or to strikes. The relationship has been excellent and that has been helpful in fact doing quite a lot of improvements within ourselves.
So one of the most crucial things which define a company is its corporate social responsibility profile. So take a look at some of the initiatives that make JK Lakshmi Cement stand out.
JK Lakshmi Cement, through a host of its corporate social responsibility measures, has proved that it is a company not just engaged in building India, but communities as well.
We take a lot of initiative in Swachh Bharat and we have taken upon ourselves for the sanitation, for education and for skill development and also by multi-skilling. So we have started giving them some skilling of mobile repairing, which now they are standing. This is self-help kind of a situation where these people are happy that they at least started earning 2,000 rupees per day. Ladies also, we are trying to bring in the villages a self-help group concept where by making sanitary towels, they are learning how to stitch their clothes, where they go back and they start sitting and they get money. People are very happy, at least they are earning.
With its numerous community-based activities such as helping women with sewing and making products to earn their livelihood and skilling the youth for better and lucrative employability prospects, the company ensures its active participation in enhancing lives.
मशीन भी दी है उन्होंने, कढ़ाई के धागे भी दिए हैं और कढ़ाई के लिए जैसे कपड़े भी दिए कि उनके ऊपर कढ़ाई सब कुछ उनकी तरफ से ही मिल रहा है। इसके बाद जैसे महिलाएं सोच रही हैं कि हम अपना कुछ छोटा मोटा ऐसा कारोबार शुरू करें जिससे उनका कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा फ़ायदा हो, तो वो अपने घर खर्चे में कुछ हाथ बटा सके।
जेके लक्ष्मी हमें निःशुल्क बिल्कुल सिखा रहा है। इसमें जो सामान रिपेयरिंग का होता है वो सब जेके लक्ष्मी की तरफ से ही है, और यहाँ पे रूम भी लिया हुआ है तो रूम भी जेके लक्ष्मी की तरफ से है, और यहाँ पे 20 लड़के हैं वो सीखते हैं यहाँ पे। इससे हमें इतना फ़ायदा होगा कि हम यहाँ पे हार्डवेयर सीख के हम कहीं भी शॉप लगा के वहाँ पे रिपेयरिंग करेंगे तो 2 पैसे हमको मिलेंगे।
The company also supports schools like Savera, where specially abled children are helped to lead normal lives.
हमने उनके सामने फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट की एक अरेंजमेंट की बात रखी थी, तो उन्होंने तुरंत इसके लिए एक फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट का प्रबंध कर दिया है जिसकी सैलरी वो खुद देते हैं। मैं तो कहता हूँ इस तरह के अगर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन समाज में एक्टिव हो जाएं तो समाज अपने आप प्रोग्रेस के रास्ते पर चलेगा।
With enhanced productivity, environment-friendly processes, community engagement schemes, and world-class quality products, JK Lakshmi Cement is a company growing from strength to strength.
My dream is that if I can become a one-stop solution provider to any customer who wants to build his house, I think that's the day when my dream will get fulfilled. If it calls for a capacity expansion, so be it. If it calls for a acquisition, so be it. If it calls for a product range diversification, so be it. And if it calls for getting best of the technology in the world, so be it. We are open for it. We are keeping our antennas open on all the direction, and I'm very hopeful that our dreams will come true one day.
Today, India's credibility is stronger than ever. There is visible momentum, energy and optimism. Make in India is opening investment doors, and the Indian market is witnessing its golden period and is headed towards becoming the world's most powerful economy. So thank you for watching our Make in India series, which is an attempt to bring you the growth story of India. Next week, I will take you on a journey into another vital sector. So do keep watching.